Viewer discretion is advised. Hello, I'm Captain Gamer, and let's play Resident Evil 4 Wii Edition. And welcome to the post-mortem of Let's Play Resident Evil 4 Wii Edition. No live gameplay this time, just going over a bunch of stuff that I skipped over or I didn't even get a chance to address. To start with, we have Ada Wong's own post-mortem on her Separate Ways mission. It's the, fifth little journal entry right there. I don't really know why it wouldn't play automatically when you complete the game, but we'll look at it now.
It wasn't easy, but I'd say the mission was a success. Getting my hands on the sample was my initial objective, after all. But I've sent Wesker a different present, just as the organization ordered. Pretending to work with him was entertaining. Albert Wesker. I wonder where he's headed next. Something tells me this whole affair has just been a taste of what he's got in store. To him, Umbrella represented power. He used it to hide behind while he made plans of his own. And now the Umbrella's been folded. While he made plans of his own. And now the Umbrella's been folded. With the sanctuary of their old Umbrella ruined, those in power struggle to erect a new one. They are aware of their own crookedness and deceit as they engage in their personal war of light and darkness. That's why Wesker will stop at nothing in opening his new Umbrella. The giant pharmaceutical corporation S maintains medical and drug facilities the world over. We know for certain that Wesker has been in contact with them following Umbrella's demise. There's no doubt we'll next hear from him there. The organization must remain vigilant. But Wesker's not stupid. He knows exactly what the organization is thinking. He and I still have time to continue our little game of cat and mouse before the next move is played. This mission may be over, but the battle is just beginning.
And now, I know you're all just chomping at the bit to see all the cool features I unlocked. I ran through the game 3 more times to get all the necessary footage. 1 more time on regular difficulty, and 2 times on professional. And yes, professional is significantly more challenging. So let's dive in. Beating the game normally and on Separate Ways unlocks 2 alternate outfits for the main game, Special 1 and Special 2, I think respectively. Special 1 is Leon's old police uniform from Resident Evil 2, and Special 2 is a very snazzy looking mobster getup. And it's not just Leon getting in on the dress-up. When you select Special 1, Ashley is fitted into this pop star attire. Very nice. And if you pick Special 2, she suits up in full armor. And it's not just for show, either. Ashley is impervious to damage while in this armor, and it's so heavy that Ganados can't even pick her up to take her away. It lends itself to some strategy, using Ashley as bait or distraction. You know, suddenly I realize why so many people like Leon's mobster outfit so much. I would watch footage of people showing off something in the game, and they would have the mobster outfit on. But it's not because of the mobster outfit, it's because of that armor. Also, check it out. Check out how Leon's animation changes here in response to the armor. Lastly, Ada gets to dress up in her Assignment Ada vest in the Special 1, and okay, I didn't pay enough attention to see if her Special 2, if going into the mobster outfit puts her in her Resident Evil 2 dress. It might have, I don't know, and at this point I don't really care. And I didn't even notice Ada's costume change until I triggered this scene with Mendez, And yes, this scene does happen in the main campaign. You have to backtrack into Mendez's room at the beginning of the chapter, after he encounters Leon and says the whole thing about if you look unpleasant to our eyes, blah blah blah. It's interesting because in the main game I could have foreshadowed Ada's presence all the sooner. Speaking of uses a red 9, sweet. And now for the good stuff, the weapons. I went through high heaven and back to complete the mercenaries, and my prize was a hand cannon, the hand cannon if you will. And it's not just a hand cannon, a free hand cannon. Oh yes. As we can see here from Leon's awesome posing, the hand cannon is a heavy-duty magnum designed to overpower even our dear broken butterfly. How powerful is this thing? It packs 30 power right out of the metaphorical box. The game's bosses just crumble beneath this thing's might. Let's see how many hits it takes to beat Sadler. Five. It took 5 direct hits to defeat Sadler. When normally you need a rocket launcher. Woo! You might think, given how rare the Magnum ammo is in the game, that we'd rarely see any hand cannon ammo. But I actually saw a lot of it during my New Game Plus. That stuff was almost as plentiful as handgun ammo. And by the way, the hand cannon goes up to a maximum power of 99. Oh yes. And backtracking a little bit, the weapon that I unlocked before the hand cannon, the Chicago typewriter, flicks the game into even more of an easy mode. It sets you back a cool 1,000,000 pesetas, but once you get the Chicago typewriter, it's basically game 1 already. Alright, down to the nitty-gritty. This thing packs 10 power per shot, but fires very, very rapidly. Imagine a TMP that is even more crazy than the actual TMP. I mean, the TMP doesn't even go up to 2 attack power. Just put it in that perspective. Also, no ammo necessary. This thing fires high-powered bursts of air or something, because there is no limit to how many you can fire from this thing. And, as you can see, that the ammo counter just has a bunch of dashes, no numbers to indicate one way or another. No need to reload, no need to reload ammo, no nothing, just aim and fire. But just remember to watch out for your protege when you do that. Whoops. This weapon also has some sort of compatibility with Leon's mobster outfit, the Special 2. You can reload the Chicago typewriter, but that's purely for show. But reloading the weapon while in the mobster outfit will instead have Leon perform this taunt. And if you taunt 4 times in a row, that is the best thing I have ever seen. Also, it seems that the Chicago typewriter takes on a different design when you're in the mobster outfit. And I do mean it when I say nothing stands a chance against this weapon. Even Verdugo, the right-hand man, even Regenerators, even Krauser. And remember, weapons are highly nerfed against them except for the knife. Yeehaw! Like I said before, I actually played through the game on Professional to unlock more content. In Professional, enemies act more aggressively, you take more damage, they take less damage, and you really have to rely on your wits and technique more than raw firepower to make it through. And you can't New Game Plus into Professional from a regular game save. You'll have to start at the bottom with your handgun, just like before. But you know what? I actually prefer Professional. Part of it is the way that the enemies drop less ammo and more pesetas. I was never hurting for more money to upgrade my weapons the entire way through, and I actually liked having more powerful weapons than being adequately stocked to M+1 levels. Also, during my plays through, I tried out two weapons that I skipped on in the main Let's Play. The first one being the mine thrower. Okay, I know I completely messed this up and I had to skip over during the gameplay, so I'll explain it now. Imagine firing a handgun, but instead of bullets, it fired a grenade that stuck to where you fired it and blew up after a little bit of a delay. That is the mine thrower. I don't think it's as powerful as a grenade, or you can upgrade it to be as powerful, or whatever. But regardless, this thing is really good at crowd control, and can even splash damage on enemies with its explosions. So if there's something waiting around the corner, you can use the mine thrower, and the explosion will splash damage onto the thing. The delay on firing, and before that the mine dart actually blows up, it can be a little hard to get used to, but hey, the merchant does say it takes guts to use that weapon. The other weapon that I didn't really show any use of is the striker. It's the one shotgun that I never used. We had the boomstick, and we had the riot gun, which Leon uses in the Mercenaries, but not the striker. The striker has the least range of all the shotguns, but it destroys anything up close. And of course, the most outstanding feature of this weapon is its exclusive upgrade. Through some power to bend space and time, Leon can upgrade the striker to hold 100 shells. 100 shells. And you get all 100 shells as soon as you upgrade the thing. So it's not like you're left with however much you have. No, you upgrade it, you have 100 shells, have fun. You pretty much never need to reload in the middle of a fight ever again. And any shotgun ammo you do find along the way, you can just shove it into the striker and forget it. I mean, for most of my professional playthrough, I had about 50 striker shells, and whenever I was low on ammo, I would just shove them into the striker, use up the striker really nilly, and then just keep on shoving in shotgun ammo. It is really very nice. Also, it's a really small weapon, so it's all about saving space in your attaché case. And that just leaves the Matilda. Remember this thing? I unlocked it, I think, from the first time I played, when I beat the game. I could be wrong. And to be frank, I really should have used one of those during one of my playthroughs so I could have demonstrated it. But in essence, it's just another handgun. It's one of the better handguns, of course, because it can burst fire 2 bullets at once, and its stats are really good. Great, in fact. But you know, I like my Red 9, and in my professional run, I tried using the default handgun through, but then I had to get rid of it to make room for another weapon. I could probably tell you about it another time. Or who knows, it's kind of my pipe dream to live stream an entire professional run of Resident Evil 4 Wii Edition. That'd be fun. Someday. Someday. And now, for something we never saw before, and until I actually looked up Resident Evil 4 unlockables, I actually forgot this thing existed. Until I looked up what the reward was for defeating Professional. This beast is the Plaga Removal Laser, or the PLR 421. So you beat the game on Professional once, and the game unlocks this final weapon. And trust me, this is the final form of an unlockable weapon. So, what does the Plaga Removal Laser do? It is capable of putting any enemy into a stun with just a little spark. You tap the A button and there you go. Enemy's automatically in stun. And I don't even know where the Plaga removal laser comes from. Maybe Leon just took it with him after he used it to remove the Plaga from himself and Ashley. But the real power of the Plaga removal laser comes when you charge it up. Give it a second, watch the bar at the bottom, and when the PRL is charged up, let the trigger go. The PRL fires lasers in nearly all directions and will hit anything within a certain distance and destroy these things. And that counts for anything that can be targeted by weapons. Ganados, treasures, lamps, traps, barn animals, you name it. Anything that makes the reticule turn red. And unlike the other weapons, the PRL does not have a power rating. Instead, I'm pretty sure the game just tells everything that gets hit by this thing to fall over dead. There are some exceptions, such as how El Gigante and Mendez have 2 stages, but otherwise, you're taking everything down to 0. And you know, when it comes to regenerators, I sorta wish it would strike all the Plagas at once, just for flair, but I won't argue with these results. And the last unlockable weapon that I personally found and tested was the Infinite Rocket Launcher. It's just a rocket launcher that will never go away, no matter how many times you fire it. The description of this weapon tells me to fire away, so I did. But I wasn't going to run the game a 5th time just to show it off. You'll just have to be okay with me blowing up an entire bird with it. Overkill. And there we have it. We have covered the vast majority of Resident Evil 4 Wii Edition. Thank you very much for watching and sticking with it. As for the game, I love it. The Wii remote controls are satisfying and intuitive, and I really want to play more games that control like this. I guess that would be something like the Conduit or first-person games, Call of Duty, whatnot. Maybe another Let's Play. I mean, even aside from that, the storyline actually goes along with the Resident Evil brand of absurdity, and the script words a dry and matter-of-factly tone to engage the player from a character-driven standpoint. Resident Evil 4 is a gem of its time, and it's no wonder that it still is a gold standard for horror in video games. Oh, alright, fine. I know you all were waiting for this. Whoa, 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 whoa! Well, can I stun you? No, I can't! Hopefully, not becoming fish food. Like that. Yep, I'm gone. Oh! Whoa! Quick draw Kennedy. What? I did not think this one through. I should have had Ashley hide. You don't suppose you have a knife handy, Ashley? No, you don't. Used to give El Gigante a... I did not think this through. At all! To the face! Well, down I go. Come along, Ashley! Oh, man. And then die from arrows. Can I open this? No, I can't. Ow. Owie, ow! What?
I got it.
Whoa, 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 no! Is there a Dr. Salvador? That answers my question. If you didn't know how to tackle... Oh, whoa! You'd think that would be, death, grab, and I'm dead. Oh. Whoops. Regroups. Whoops. Wave goodbye, Leon. Oh, man. So I'm trying to beat the plot. What? Oh, dearie me. Take cover where I can. Ooh! No! No, I can't! Backed me into a corner. Yep. Shoot! What the heck is going on here? Me dying, that's what's going on here. And thank you, Invincibility Frames, for enabling me not to get that. Oh, goodness, this is not an easy chapter. Flipper action. No! 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 This game can just go eat itself, Skid. Whoa, 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 ouch. Ow. Oh, that's how I'm supposed to get out. Now then, you'll notice that I am currently being assaulted by a chainsaw ganado. That's... Score early in. No! Wow. And now we will be a little more cautious for chainsaw ganados. Well, that's not a 4-star ranking at all. Oh man, he is a fast one! You jerk. Bring it! What? 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 Hello. Next time you see me, I have a hero to meet at Chaper International. Until then, game over.
Help!